When I found out that I had received this, first thing I did was I called my mom. That, the sacrifices were worth it, the long nights were worth it, that I'm the happiest about. So I called her first right away.
They were so proud. I gave them a call when I got the emails about the scholarships. They didn't really have words. They were just so happy.
I'm the oldest, so it wasn't brought up to me since I'm a first-generation student. So it was something like the process and applying for scholarships and aid and trying to figure if I want to take out a loan or not was something I had to figure out on my own.
She was so happy. She was so excited that I wasn't goofing off in school. I wasn't doing this or that, or I was staying true and really working it out.
Well, the scholarships and the financial aid that I was so lucky to receive from Fairleigh Dickinson have really helped me out more than I don't think they could ever know.
The main thing my mother always and my father always installed in me is that the only thing they could really give me in this was an education. Like, they took me out of a place where education wasn't a prominent thing in our community and our environment. So she said, outside of money, outside of the love, and outside of everything, education is the only thing that she can provide for me, that she knows the way out.
Thanks to this scholarship, I'm able to get through my schooling and also possibly pursue the 4+1 program here for criminal justice and not have to worry about a lot of the loans that would be carried along with that in a traditional college 4-year program plus a master's program.
So when my parents found out that I had received these scholarships, they were really excited because I didn't even mention to them that I was applying. I kind of saw the scholarship, thought I might be a good fit, and just applied on a whim, not thinking much of it.
My family was very happy when I had been given a scholarship. They just, to make school affordable for them, to put the burden off their back, and they already make so many sacrifices for me to be here. So any less of a sacrifice they have to make is great.
So once I told my parents I had received these scholarships, they were definitely really proud of me, happy that I was being recognized at the school I chose to go to.
So I remember the day when my professor called me into her office and told me that I was actually receiving a scholarship for students with a financial need, and it was directly related to the Food and Wine Society Chaîne des Rôtisseurs. So I immediately called my father, who actually helps me with a lot of financial responsibility at FDU, and told him that, what a huge burden would be lifted off of both of our shoulders, and how great this would be, and what an awesome opportunity, and how it's directly related to a working position rather than just receiving the money. I felt really great about that.
I'm an only child, so my dad always pressured me into always trying my best and always doing this, and he would always have me leave my homework on his desk, and he would come really late at night after his job and check it over, look it over. And and this was when I was really young, so he would always pressure me, and he's always in that kind of habit to be like, I told you, you see all your efforts, this is why you did all of that.
FDU was on my radar from the moment I decided to be a hospitality major.
The day I decided I wanted to come was actually when I sat in, I think it was at Admitted Students Day, and my advisor, Dr. Labisco, in the sports administration field, she spoke about the things she does, the things she talks about in class, the things she teaches, and that's when I knew that Fairleigh Dickinson was for me.
I started working in a restaurant when I was a little younger and found a love for the people business and being able to connect with strangers from all over. And I kind of just did a quick Google search and saw that FDU was top rated, so it was an easy choice.
Fairleigh Dickinson's my home, honestly. It's my home, away from home. Everyone here just greets you with such a smile and open presence, and it really makes you feel like you're part of the FDU community.
So I came to be at FDU to play football initially, but also I knew if I didn't want to play football anymore, the Quest program was very good, and the small class sizes would probably be more beneficial to me.
So of course I would say thank you to the donors. Thank you doesn't say enough. It really has allowed me to not focus every day on how am I going to pay for school, how am I going to pay for this. It allows me to focus on what's more important, which is, to me, being able to focus on my studies and playing lacrosse and making relationships and building towards my future. There's nothing more you could say than thank you, but it just doesn't do them justice.
Well, like I said, I'm a first-generation college student, so I know that my parents didn't have this benefit, whereas now I have this benefit, and it's because of them and their generous donations.
I wouldn't be able to thank them enough for the opportunities they'd been able to give me in this experience. I really, every day, think about how lucky I am and how fortunate I am that I was able to receive these scholarships, and how it's helping me, to be one step closer to my future.
As someone who wants to work in education, I find it extremely valuable. So anyone who makes education more inclusive, I would just want to shake their hand.
I would just have to say thank you a million times. It's awarded me so many opportunities. Not only having that cushion of financial responsibility off of my shoulders, that has helped me, but also having the opportunity to work directly with this office that has taught me so many life skills and interpersonal skills.
If I had to say what FDU means to me in a couple words, I could put it down to one. It's opportunity. You know, it's there. For those that want it, it's there. For those that, you know, take the time to apply for scholarships, it's there. For those that take the time to invest in their classwork, it's there. For those that time that want to advance in their career, meet mentors, meet great friends on campus that'll last you for the rest of your life. Opportunity's there. Go out there.